everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear. We're going to look at a holster for your Tiberius pistol today. So the Tiberius CQB pistol holder is designed to run specifically on the Tiberius, the T8 8.1. I don't have an 8 or an 8.1 right now, so I have a 9.1, and I've removed the top rail off of it so that it resembles an 8.1 as closely as possible. Obviously, there's some differences with the back here, but and all around shape, it's the same shape and it will fit the CQB holster. So with that being said, here's our quick draw holster right here, CQB holster. Now it is made of like a formed Delrin, so it's rugged, lightweight, sturdy, all those things you want in a holster without the mess of like a nylon or cloth version. Comes with the holster itself. It comes with the adapter to go to your belt or a harness or whatever you're attaching it to. And then it comes with some hardware right here as well. Now, the adapter piece has a lock on the top of it. So you would flip the lock open and then squeeze the sides and it will fold down like this. Now inside here, you can see there's a bunch of plates where you can put screws to mount up to this piece right here. And also it has these movable, kind of like guides. Now, depending on the size of belt that you are using, you're gonna adjust the guide to fit the width of your belt so that when you snap it together, like so, your belt runs properly between the two guides right there. So you can kind of adjust it to fit the width belt that you have. So that's kind of an interesting feature there. And then, like I said, screws are going to go through there. So it snaps together, locks back over the top. That keeps the two halves from opening up. And then we mount it to the side of the holder right here. Now, with this thing, the hardware that they send with it, they give you these little rubber spacers right here. They give you these kind of like, looks like a top hat, little bracket for the screw to go through. I have found no good use for any of this hardware. From where they give it to me to how it mounts up, with the length of screw that they provide, none of this stuff seems to work. The only thing I've found that is something that you can use is the actual screw themselves. So if we open this up, the screw will fit through there and then attach to this side over here. So let me fold this up and we'll put these in real quick so you can see how this goes. Now I've tried all sorts of variations of putting this in here and then using this rubber spacer, but then the screw's not long enough, and using this and putting it through and then trying to bring the screw in from the other side. It doesn't work. If you guys can figure out the right combination with those other parts, please let me know so that I can update this and get the right information on there. If you're as stumped as I am, well then we're in the same spot. All right, so we got our screws on there. And again, you can kind of use this pattern here to set it up how you would like. This seems to be the most straightforward setup. Close it up, snap it together, lock it down, and there we go. Now, the pistol itself slides right in just like that. Now on the bottom, or as you can see, it's pretty loose, like this. On the bottom down here, I found a hole, and on the inside, there is a brass insert in there where you could put a screw through this side into the brass insert, and that would adjust the amount of closure that this piece has, making it tighter on the gun down here at the bottom. Now, they don't have this screw in here. I didn't find it. I went through all the other CQBs that we had in stock, and they all have the same hardware in there. So they don't provide that screw for you. You could go find one that is the right length and put it through there. And that's really gonna give you the grip on this thing to keep it from wanting to pop itself out. Because as it sits right now, if you were to crawl or get on your side and kind of move or be low or hunkered down, there's a good chance that that might slide right out on you. The fit is really nice. It slides in nice. It's formed perfectly to the size of the gun. It's just super sloppy without this piece on there to keep it snug inside the holster. That being said, it's a pretty cool setup. Comes out super easy. I like that the fact that they've cut out the side of the holster right here so you can get your finger although you should never have your finger over the trigger, but you can have it ready, pull it out, and then get your finger on the trigger and pull it. Should you need to quick draw, maybe you're in a duel or something like that, I don't know. But it's interesting the way that's set up. The holster is nice. It definitely is a little lacking in the hardware they provide for you. I really don't understand what all this other stuff is for, but given if you could find that right screw, this would be the perfect setup for you. So if you have an 8 or an 8.1 and you're looking to mount it up to your leg and you don't like the nylon holster setup, this CQB holster would be perfect for you. It's available through the website. Order yours now through ansgear.com.